$5 jewelry is not just a habit, it's a lifestyle. If you have not been shopping with B. Banks' Alabaster Box, then you've been missing out on over 4,000 fabulous items ready at your fingertips. And oh yes, we have beautiful statement pieces we like to call the Z Collection, which will make you feel like the diva you are. And men, the Alabaster Box is for you too. We carry trendy, fashionable pieces that are sure to accent your look and have the people gawking and staring at you. So make sure you visit our website at bbanks'alabasterbox.square.site for my personal inventory of ready-to-purchase items. And you too can join this $5 habit, better yet, this $5 lifestyle. Welcome to the Alabaster Box, where I'm your host, B. Banks. Sit back, relax, and let's get ready to have a little bit of fun. Did I mention that I was life of the party? So I'm known for throwing some of the most iconic shows you have ever seen. Once you finish taking a look around and seeing that everything here blings and sparkles, oh yes, you may want to join. And feel free to contact me so that you can join Team Alabaster Box. If you haven't taken a moment to look around and see that everything here is sparkle and bling, then maybe you want to pay attention. But if you like what you see here today and you want to step beyond the lines of a customer, feel free to join Team Alabaster Box.
What's up, everybody? We're back for another live. Today is July 15th. That's Tuesday, July 15th, 2025. Why do I have 2015 in my title? Do I have to change that, y'all? I did not know I put 2015. I took us back 10 whole years. Why would I do that? Anyway, I hope y'all are ready for another live. We're going to go ahead and get started while I'm adjusting the year on my lives because I did not realize I threw 2015 up in here like we was really in 2015. I mean, threw it in here like it was nothing. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now that at least reflect our right date and time. Okay, there we go. We got that. I changed it on everything except Instagram. It may not reflect, but anyway, we're gonna be doing bracelets and earrings tonight, y'all. These are $8 pieces that we're gonna be bringing to you. $8 plus tax pieces we're gonna bring to you. I'm not necessarily doing them in sets, but we're just gonna kind of go between earrings and bracelets and look at them. If I do have an idea or have something that I just like, okay, I know I got a match or something that's really gonna pop that, then I'll definitely show it tonight. But again, we're coming through and getting it going. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Remember, all items are nickel and lead free, so you don't have to ask that question because we know all items are nickel and lead free. Remember, don't be shady, be a lady. Hit that like and share button, let people know about all the great things happening here at the local Alabaster Box. Remember to claim an item. You'll simply comment the item number or item numbers, and that will get you the item or items that I'm showcasing to you tonight. Remember, shipping is a flat rate of $8 right now. I'm still debating where that price range should really sit. I've been kind of looking at what the shipping cost is and trying to stay proactive, but at the same time not charge you more than what's needed. So just keep in mind, shipping right now is $8, but I'm still playing with that ratio number for shipping and handling. Now, remember, I do have a website that you can go and shop directly for me on. I changed it to 2025. I saw it when I first did it. I did change it, but it might be too late. It's probably already in my thing. So thank you for the update. I saw that I did 2015. I was like, why am I 10 minutes? Why am I 10 years too late? I did update on the thing, but it's probably not reflecting right now. I saw it once I hit live. Moving too fast. So remember, my website, if you want to shop my personal inventory, is bbanksalabasterbox.square.site. For more information, that's bbanksalabasterbox.square.site for more information. What's up, Shay Shay? Thank you for stopping by. And then last but not least, y'all, just remember it is your responsibility to keep up with the items that you order. We also ask you to pay your invoice within 24 hours. Again, 24 hours, y'all. I know that that hasn't been the way I've worked, but unless you're doing afterpay or layaway, I'm going to have to start. I'm sticking to that rule really hard. So you're going to start seeing canceled invoices because this is the way my business is working, and I got to get you used to doing what the business needs. Okay, we cannot. I cannot allow people to order stuff and it just sits there for months. It does not. That's not a business. Okay, that's a storage. I'm not in the business of storage. I am in the business of showcasing you beautiful jewelry that you may want to purchase or just coming on and hanging out. Either way, we're good with that. So I just want to make sure I make that clear. But again, invoices paid within 24 hours. I actually have some invoices that I probably will be canceling out tonight as they have not been paid. I've sent the notification. So at this point, people know what it is. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I will say that I do have some new pieces arriving in the Alabaster Box really, really soon. So I'm excited about that. We have some new pieces coming in that I think you're going to love. Lots of earrings on the way in because I know that those are always a good thing to see, new earrings. A couple of necklaces coming in as well. So we'll see how y'all like some of the newbies that are going to be coming in. They should be arriving within the next week, if not before. So definitely can't wait to show some new things that we have not done in a while. All right. Other than that, we're going to go ahead and get started with our bracelet live tonight. We're going to start with some simples and kind of work our way around. And again, as I'm seeing things, I will either pair with earrings or just show earrings on their own because, again, it's not necessarily a set that I'm trying to build tonight, okay? So not necessarily trying to build sets, just trying to make sure we have some cute pieces, okay? And again, y'all know I won't be here super long tonight. Y'all know I try to get in and get out for you and for me as well, okay? So our first piece of the night is going to be this bracelet, starting off with a great bracelet. This is a hinge bracelet. It hinges from the back or underneath. You'll see that it has a nice yellow tone. There is a little bit of shimmer on there, and it has an acrylic overlay on top of that yellow. And again, it's great. You'll see it hinges, or it opens right there. Right where you're looking at is where it's going to open. Again, you have that open face side on the there, and then it's going to hinge. And then, of course, as I said, it's going to open from the front, just like that. And this is going to be the first bracelet of the night, okay? That's going to be our first bracelet of the night. And again, you got that yellow. You'll see, again, some shimmer. You should see that shimmer kind of coming on through. Okay, see the shimmer there? There you go. You can see it there. Got a nice little shimmer on it. And again, it hinges. Look how wide that hinges, okay? So that should fit, or at least get its way around wrist. With this, it's kind of good because even if your wrist is, maybe your wrist is not small enough, it actually can stay open like that and it looks cute and it's gonna build. So whether your wrist is small and it closes all the way or it leaves a little gap, that's gonna be a cute bracelet that you can rock and wear. It's a cute bracelet that you can rock and wear. And I have a particular earring in mind that I would love to go, but I think I'm going to stay on my wall tonight. There's some over there, but I don't feel like digging through totes to trying to find particular pieces. Not tonight, I don't. So I'm going to work off of my wall tonight, but there is one in the tote that I definitely want to pull out. But for tonight, and for this first set, I'm thinking these will be a great match to pull out. Again, that summer vibe going in. You can see your iridescence, you can see your yellows, your whites, your greens coming through. And again, this is going to be something simple, unique, and pretty. Again, that's going to be a great vibe. Those complement each other so well. And I think you will enjoy this piece. This is going to be number 370, whether you want the bracelet or the earrings. 370, okay? 370, whether you want the bracelet, earrings, or set. 370 for the items tonight. All right, we're getting started. Hopefully you'll start getting those notifications. I know it takes a while for people to get notified, as notifications tend to move a little slow on Facebook sometimes, and for whatever reason, I haven't been able to hit my, what you call it? We'll see. All right, we're going to continue on. Now, this comes from a fashion secret. All right. So, all right, that was our first look. We're going to go ahead and try to pick up on our second one. As I know people get notified. Here's our next bracelet. And this bracelet is going to have a little more edge appeal about it. This one is a cuff bracelet as well. Okay. You have a nice polished high sheen. You're going to have those nice 3 white gems there. And then you're going to have these tassels that hang from the side. Now, of course, you're seeing it vertical, but it would be more like this. So, of course, when you're wearing it most of the time. But again, you'll have those nice white gems there in the mist. I'm trying to see something, y'all. Okay, there we go. I can't do it from my phone, but I can do it from my computer for whatever reason. Okay. Now I can do what I was trying to do. Okay, so you have that there. So again, that's going to be our next one. Again, it is a bracelet cuff, and you'll see that bracelet cuff, again, really simple, edgy, something uniquely different. Now, this came out of a fashion fix set, so there were earrings and a necklace that match. I believe I still have those pieces, but if not an issue. All right, but you do have these as well. Hey, Miss Nelson, how are you doing? What's going on? what's going on. So you'll see that, but again, it's going to have a little edge on it and a little bit of love. That's going to be our next piece. Ms. Nelson, make sure you check your email. I'm not sure, or your text. I don't remember which way you get it, but check your stuff because I'll be canceling out invoices that are unpaid. Okay, just making sure I throw that out there. All right, there we go. Now the people jumping on. All right, so this is the next piece for tonight, and again, it's going to be another edgy bracelet. Again, I'm doing bracelet earrings for those who are not here, who just now joined us. Let me see. All right, now I'm getting where I'm trying to go. I couldn't do it from my phone, but now I can do it from my computer. So now let me do what I need to do. All right, so here we go. So this is that next one. All right, and this is going to be number 304. That's number 304 for this bracelet. It's going to be an edgy bracelet, okay? Number 304, 304 for this one, okay? 304, 304. You never got anything. Who am I sending your stuff to? Because somebody looked at it. Okay, don't worry. I'll reach out to you after, and I will make sure you receive it. Okay, no worries. Because I'm not. I thought I sent it to the right person, but maybe make sure I might send it to the wrong person. All right, 304. Again, that's number 304. And I'm gonna suggest for earrings. I want to keep it simple. Oops. All right, I'm going to keep it simple. I don't believe you have my new non-work email. I probably don't. I don't remember. I will double check. I'll let you know. I'll reach out to you after. And then I'm going to suggest these earrings for this edgy look. You're going to get your glam and your edge. These are simple. As you can see, they're white stones on fish backs. And yeah, look at that. Okay, simple, easy, glam. So that's going to be my bracelet earring combo. Sorry, y'all, the tag keeps popping out. That's going to be my thing. Now, these are not the original earrings that were to match this. I am pairing something uniquely different just because I want to do something different. All right, so that's going to be my suggestion. Again, you can order either one of these under number 304. Okay, any one under number 304 for either the cuff bracelet or the earrings. Okay, we'll keep it moving. Ms. Nessa, what you been doing all day? What you been doing all day? Cause I know you ain't been asleep all day. You been asleep all day? What you been up to? All right, here's our next bracelet. Okay, this is a stretch bracelet that we're going to be looking at this time. And it is a colorful bracelet, great for the summer months. All right, this is going to be that bracelet. Okay, you can see you have orange, you have white gems that you can see strategically placed throughout. And then you also have your different ones. No sleep, shopping. Okay, shopping. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, shop on. So you have your silver, your white, your blue, your purples, orange, pinks, greens, yellows. So it just kind of goes around. As you can see, it'll change colors. That's the back of my pillow, y'all. Sorry. There we go. So you'll see those colors pop out. And again, that's going to be our stretch bracelet. That's going to be a really simple, cute one. This will be a great one for double stacking. As you can see, it stretches. Okay. And it'll be a great one for double stacking on those pieces. All right. It'll be a great one for double stacking on those pieces. This is going to be your number 372. Okay, that's going to be your number 372. 372 if you like this. And then for the earrings. Now I'm going to go something a little less colorful with the earrings. It's going to give color, but not as colorful. And I'm gonna see if you can understand why I'm doing it. Okay, understanding where we're going seasonally and with trend. Okay, I'm gonna take us to here. All right, so you have your color. You'll also get these. These are on fish hooks, and again, they have that leather or faux leather. You have a little bit of that little light brown splotch that is there on purpose, and you'll be able to see the trend. Okay, so that's my pairing or my thought for this particular set in color. 372 will be what you can get. 372 will get you either the bracelet, earrings, or both. Okay, the bracelet, earrings, or both. As I said earlier, for those who didn't hear, that may be joining us a little later, I was saying that I have some new pieces coming in. Lots of earrings. But I have some new pieces coming in, as well as um, quite a few earrings. I think a couple of necklaces and a ring. So there are some new pieces being added. Again, I'm only going to add as needed um, and as I can. Because again, I do have a lot of jewelry, but I'm not going to be buying a whole bunch like I was. I'm kind of just adding little by little because I want to make sure that ultimately, I'm able to rotate this jewelry out. I don't want to be a storehouse. All right. I don't want to be a storehouse. Amen. Amen. All right. So this is going to be our next bracelet right here. This one is going to be another great hinge bracelet. It hinges from the front. I'll go ahead and zoom in so you can see this. You got your white gems. You have your iridescence all in there at that front. Again, your open face sides. So you'll just have those basic open face bars. And this again is going to hinge right from the front. Okay. And you can do that. This is going to be a great bracelet. It has a nice vibrant look. And those, what I thought were white stones, are not white. They are a light pink. The light makes them look white. When I took it away from the light, it was light pink. That same, when I did the Fashion Fix set yesterday, that first set I showed, I said it was silver. It had the blue crackle stone hearts. That was gold, y'all. That was gold. But in the light, it looked silver, so I couldn't tell until I got it out of light and I started to see the gold. So forgive me, because I kept saying, is this gold or silver? That's why, because the light was making it look a certain way because of the shade of gold it was. So that was our next one. Yes, it is very pretty. Okay, so this is going to be our next bracelet. Just so you can see, again, this is a hinge bracelet, so it's going to be a great one to have. We're going to call this number 387. This is going to be our number 387. If you like this bracelet, number 387. 387 for this bracelet. All right. Now, I do have a pair of earrings that will complement that. It's up to you what you choose to do with it. I would put that and this together because I feel like they complement the same energy. This has white stones with the iridescent. This has the light pink with the iridescent. And they're going to match because the colors are all in both. They're not going to upstage or upset each other, but they're really going to be a great complement. I think you would like this, especially if you want something that's going to pop or have a unique look to it. This is going to be 387. Again, this is 387, whether you want the bracelet, the earrings, or the set. 387. Hello to everybody who's peeking in, stopping by, looking, trying to see what I'm doing, being nosy, whatever you're doing. Hello to you. Thank you for stopping by. Don't be scared to speak. We don't make you buy anything over here. You can say hello. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right. We're going to go to our next piece. And we're going to go to our next piece, all right? So we just did, let's see. Now that first set I showed was yellow. I don't know if y'all also got to see that yellow set. It was really, really cute because a lot of people didn't jump on until I was about set number 2. So that first set is really, really nice. And if you didn't get to see it, I would suggest you go back and of course look at it because it's a good set, okay? It was a good look. You don't have to buy it as a set. I'm showing you kind of as set. I said I wasn't going to go that way, and that's kind of what I'm doing. I've been showing set-esque or inspired pieces from each other. All right, this next one, now this is for my hot girls. Where are my hot mamas at? Okay, where are all my hot mamas at? Okay, so this is gonna be your hot pink. Okay, you're gonna have that hot pink metal, and then you're also gonna see that you have these blues, and again another hot pink stone against that all pink. Now this is a stretch bracelet. It's a stretch bracelet. It comes originally from a fashion fix, but we're not showing that. Okay, we're showing this. This is individual. Okay, it's really nice, colorful. This is gonna be really cute, especially if you're doing denim, an all denim look or an all white look. This is gonna be really cute. Even against the blue, it's gonna be cute because that pink is gonna pop out very, very well. Of course, I'm gonna go ahead and pair it with the earrings that went with it because you're not gonna find nothing that's gonna match that better than this or that's gonna pop it. So these earrings are actually a direct match to that, and they have the pink and the same blue with that same pink coated metal. It's gonna be a really nice look, and you can get both of these pieces, okay, or one or the other because again I'm not selling them as a set. I'm just showcasing them as thus, just so you can get your inspired, because I know sometimes having those same pieces makes a difference, or pieces that match make a difference. So we're gonna give you this one. It's gonna, I mean, this number is gonna be 318. 318, whether you like the bracelet or the earrings, 318. Okay, that's 318 bracelet, 318 earrings, or 318 set. Whichever one that you like, let me know, and we'll get you that. All right. Sorry for the, if your thing said 2015 when you got here, sorry y'all. I was typing fast. Took us back 10 whole years. So forgive me. Forgive me. All right. All right, our next piece. All right, our next piece. Again, showing you some of the beauties that we have already here in the alabaster box. And they are ready for sale. And most of these I have multiples of, and I'm showcasing you tonight. Is this heart bracelet. You've seen it before. It's an adjustable clasp with a 2-inch extender. You have your yellows, your lavenders, your iridescent, your blue, your light pink. It is an adjustable clasp with a 2-inch extender of this. Okay, as you can see, they are free hanging hearts, so they're going to be charmy, really cute, simple bracelet, right? That's going to be cute. For earrings, I'm going to keep it simple, and I'm going to run these back. I showed these the other night, but they're a perfect match to what I'm doing in this particular bracelet. So I'm going to go with these iridescent hoops here. All right, I'm going to go with these iridescent hoops that we have here. So you'll see these hoops. They have the iridescent stone. They're stoned halfway, all the way halfway around on the outside, halfway inside. So it's going to make it look like they're stoned inside and out. But you'll see the stoning stops at the halfway point, and then it picks up halfway on the inside. And they really make a really cute little pair, because the iridescent here is going to be your centerpiece. So it's going to be a great focal point, and it'll pull all the colors that you see against this bracelet. So again, that's going to be our next one, and this is going to be number 364. 364 if you like the bracelet, 364 earrings, or 364 set. Again, 364 bracelet, 364 earrings, or 364 set if you like, okay? So just making sure you are aware, and you know. All right. Let me get us to the next part. Let me take a sip of water because for whatever reason I'm thirsty. All right. All right, let's get into some colors. I haven't showed you anything gold, so let's get into some gold, right? I have done a lot of silver, but I have not touched any gold tonight. This next bracelet is going to be a hinged bracelet, and again, it's going to be a nice piece, all right? That nice piece. So you'll see right there, this bracelet. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in for you. So it's a It's a dainty bracelet. It's gold. You got your white gems, your encrusted white rhinestones. Okay, it's gonna be real nice. It hinges from the side. So when I say that, let me show you what I mean. It hinges from the side. You get a nice big opening. And again, you can see how this will look. This is a really, it's dainty, it's cute. It's not a super upstaging piece, right? It's just gonna give you nice pump and circumstance depending on how you're dressing, what you're wearing, all the things. This one is going to be number 376. Again, this is going to be number, hold on. There we go. Number 376. Number 376 will be that number. Now, I want to do something that's gold, and I want to keep it dainty as well. So I'm gonna pull. Actually, I'm gonna pull these. I had an idea, but I changed my thought. I'm gonna rerun these back. I showed these a couple of days ago. I feel like that's a really cute set, and I just had to kind of go with my mind on this one. And so this one, these are post back. You have those white gems. You got all that texture. You have pearls and white stones, and then pearl and white little dangles at the bottom, or tassel dangles, right? That's gonna be cute, adding that element of pearl, but still bringing out the gems. And look how beautiful of a pairing those two make, right? They look like they were made for each other, but they're not. Okay, they are literally two pieces that I've just paired together. They're really, really cute. All right, so again, this is going to be 376. If you would like, you have the bracelet 376, earrings 376, or both pieces 376. That is a really cute set. I really think y'all should think about that set. Okay, 376. That's a good set right there. If you're into gold. If you're into gold. Everybody's not into gold. All right, we're going to stay with the gold, and we're going to continue right on down that road. All right. And, all right, had to make sure I wasn't missing any comments over on Instagram. Making sure we're good. Thank those who are here. I see this Nelson. Somebody else is with us, but have they spoke? Shay was here earlier. I don't know. It says I have a couple people watching, but the only person that has spoke to me is Miss Nelson. The other people ain't got no manners, apparently. All right, y'all, this is going to be our next piece right here. It is a stretch bracelet. You'll see that it does have that amber stone, that gold amber stone encrusted with white, and then you'll have this one that's more filigree with that amber, and then it kind of goes back and forward, as every other one with the gold beads down in between the pieces, okay? This is going to be a really good one. It's going to be great if you want to do like a stack of them and get that stack energy. It is a nice size. As you can see, easy to put on. It's a stretch, and it's really going to give you more of that glitz and glam, more pop out, right? If that's what you're really seeking for that, that's going to give you that glitz and glam, more statement tee, more bigger. All right. So that's going to be our next one, and I'm gonna call this number 394. Okay, this is gonna be number 394. 394. Oh, let me put the number so you can see it. Number 394. 394. Now, because these earrings are bigger and they're more stately, not the earrings, the bracelet is bigger. I don't necessarily want earrings that are gonna compete against the bracelet, right? But it's summer, and I'm still keeping the summer vibes in my head that y'all, you want things that you can do with the summer. So I'm thinking hoops, right? And I want something that's gonna complement, but not overshadow, right? Because this bracelet, honestly, is its own statement. So the earrings don't have to compete. So I'm thinking these gold hoops with the white rhinestones going down the center. There's 2 rows of white rhinestones, and they're all the way around, okay? From front to back, all the way around. I think these are simple. They're practical. You could wear these daily. And it pairs well with that. It's gonna bring out the gold, but it's also gonna bring out the white, okay? Making that amber the pop out color between the two pieces, okay? If you like this, again, the number is 394 for the bracelet or for the earrings or for the set. Number 394, okay? 394. Okay, y'all. Hold on real quick, y'all. I need to cut my porch lights on, and I'm upstairs. So give me just a second. I'm gonna go black, but I'll be right back.
The holidays are approaching, and you need a gift that keeps on giving. Well, the Alabaster Box is here for you. We have perfect price gifts, $5 and $25. We also offer electronic gift cards. So shop with us and give the gift that keeps on giving.
Turn me up, yes.
All right, I'm back. So you should be able to hear me. Thank y'all for your patience. Just need to do that real quick. And we are ready to go. All right, we're gonna move on to our next piece. And we're gonna stick in our patterns of colors. And this one actually has a direct matching necklace. I'm not gonna show the necklace, but there is a direct matching necklace that goes with this particular bracelet, but I'm gonna forego that necklace tonight. All right, this has an adjustable clasp with a 2-inch extender. All right, it has an adjustable clasp, 2-inch extender, really, really nice. I'm gonna pair that with some multicolored earrings. I'm gonna stay in the hoop family, right? And we're gonna go that route, okay? Look at that, okay? That's gonna be great. You can see all those multicolors almost all the way around, just slightly past the halfway point. They're not where the back will touch your neck, so it kind of stops there. But that's going to be a really great pairing. I mean, it looks really good even on the cameras. I'm looking at it. It's a really natural pairing. The colors, everything is just really, really nice. That's going to be really, really, really nice. That's going to be number 391. Again, number 391 for the bracelet, 391 earrings, 391 sets, depending on what you want. 391 bracelet, 391 earrings, or 391 set. Remember, all pieces I'm showing tonight are $8 plus tax. Shipping as of right now is $8. I'm still debating if I want to, I'm still debating what the shipping cost should be. I'm watching how the shipping rates are so I can keep it accurate without wavering the cost on you guys. But right now we're at $8, but we will see if it needs to change. All right. Hey, Jackie Washington, long time no see. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for speaking. We appreciate you for that. All right. Hopefully you're doing well. I hope that you're doing well prayerfully. All right. We're going to go to our next piece and keep it moving. All right. Our next piece is going to be a brass, okay? This is a brass bracelet, okay? It is a hinged bracelet. The front has these small teardrops that are going back and forth, okay? As you see, they kind of go up, down, they switch directions, but you get a lot of bling on the top. And then the back of it has the same design, but with it's just in the brass. It's not on the actual, in the stones, okay? So you'll see that. Now this is, again, a hinged bracelet. It hinges from the side. So you get a nice hinged bracelet. It's gonna almost come across like a bangle, but it is a hinged bracelet for easy wearing and putting on, right? Because I know them adjustable clasps be giving y'all run for y'all money. But I know y'all love those. All right, so that is gonna be our bracelet, this bracelet for this particular look. And that's gonna be $380. Sorry, $380 is going to be that bracelet. $380. And with this, you have the ability to either do brass, to do bling, or if you have something that's bling and brass, you could definitely pair that as well. I'm gonna go with something a little less blingy, and I'm gonna pair that with these. These are a vintage. It's my last pair of those earrings actually, but I'm gonna pair that with this, okay? Because now you're gonna get to see the brass, that silver, which is gonna kind of accent the bling, but not necessarily give you the bling. And it's got a high sheen, so you're gonna get a similarity, but not the same. And that's gonna be a cute summer, fall-esque look. Again, this hinged brass bracelet with the white gems on the top, as well as you could do this pair of earrings. Whether you like one, the other, or both, 380 will be the number, whether you want the bracelet, the earrings, or the set. Number 380. 380 will get you either piece, okay? Number 380. All right. It is Tuesday the 15th. I know a lot of my educators are getting paid, right? It was Tuesday the 15th. A lot of my educators are getting paid. So, and maybe some others in the midst too, but you know, we'll see. All right, here we go. This is our next piece right here. It is a bracelet cuff. Again, you're gonna have those basic peekaboo sides, open side frames, and you're gonna see that it has nice big gems. Okay, look at the gems. You got the nice big rectangular piece there, the emerald shape cut. You got your round, you got your pear shape, okay, on both sides. This is gonna be really, really nice, simple. Really, look how high those sit, okay? Really nice little bracelet cuff that you can rock, and it fits on real simple, real easy. But you're gonna get a lot of bling out of this one, okay? A lot of bling power. So this is gonna be great if you're doing denim, great if you're kind of doing, you know, something with a long sleeve. I would say something that has a long sleeve will look good, or even if you're just doing denim, it's gonna fit comfortably. It's not gonna, you know, make you feel any kind of way, and you're gonna get a lot of bling factor in there as we're still transitioning to some of the hotter months of the year. Okay, this is going to be number 381. Sorry, y'all. This is going to be number 381. Number 381. Thank you for the like. I don't know who that was, but thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Okay, that is number 381. 381. Now, for earrings, I'm going to go this route. And these are my last pair of these as well, but I wanted to show you these. These are going to be a great match for that. It has similar stones in there. Not all of the ones are found, but again, it's going to be a great match depending on what you're wearing and why. These are post back earrings. You got your rounds, you got your emerald cut, and they're going to be good. These are the only pair of these that I have, but I do have multiples of the bracelet. They're gonna look really well together. I keep dropping all my little numbers on them. All right, so again, this is gonna be number 381. Whether you want the bracelet, the earrings, or the set, 381, 381 will get you that. Again, this is a bracelet cuff. These are post-back earrings. 381 is the number for either item, or if you want both for the set. 381. All right, this next bracelet is going to give us just a little something different than what we just saw. It's going to take us a little more urban-esque. And this is going to be our next one. It's silver-based. You're going to get those stones right there. You got square and circular stones. You're going to see that it has those several pieces or strands of chain there. And it has a adjustable clasp with a 2-inch extender on the back, okay? So you got the adjustable clasp, 2-inch extender on the back. Simple, a little less loud or less blingier, and again, great for an urban, a great natural urban look. For that, I would pair this piece, I do have multiples of this earring. I'm going to keep it in that, but I would pair this, okay? Why? Because these are classic, they're simple, and they go with anything. No matter what style you're going, they're going to go well with, okay? And they're simple, okay? You can see you have the prisms. You even have this rectangular prism piece here, and it's going to just fit very well, okay? Again, these are going to be the next one. This is going to be number 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. You got the bracelet and you got the earrings, or you can do the set. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1 will be the order number. Again, very urban on the bracelet. The earrings are going to be a nice staple that will work with anything you wear. 3, 2, 1. All right. All right, guys. Y'all know I'm not gonna stay here too much longer. We got a couple of minutes left. I'm going to go ahead and keep us going. We got about 15 minutes, roughly 15 minutes, and then we'll be done for the night. Because y'all know I'm coming on more frequent, so I'm not doing long lives. You know, just more frequently as I used to be. All right, our next one. Now, this is a nice little simple cuff, very urban, very relaxed. You can see you have multiple stones, iridescents, lavenders, purples. Here it has an inscription that says, I am a child of God, okay? Simple little cuff. I am a child of God, okay? You can see how those stones just kind of illuminate right around the sides. I am a child of God right down the center. It is a bracelet cuff, okay? That is a bracelet cuff, but I am a child of God right down the center. Whether you want that message for somebody else or whether you need that message for yourself, that's a great little message, especially in the times that we live in right now. We have to remind ourselves, hey, I'm a child of God. Because look, the enemy is attacking on all fronts. Do y'all hear me? He's attacking on all fronts. So if you don't know, you better know that you are a child of God. Okay, we're going to pray and hope that you know that already. But if you don't know it, you better know it. Okay? Hold on. Okay. Anywho. Let me put that back on the pillow. Sorry, I was putting my little tag back on, but it don't want to cooperate with me. All right, so that is I Am a Child of God. Again, this is going to be number 339. Yes, ma'am. Come on now. You better say it, Miss Nelson. I'm a child of God. 339. That's going to be that. And because I see iridescence, I see UV, I see a little bit of lavender in there. This one you can do it quite a bit with. I have many ideas of which way I could go with this. But honestly, I want to do something that's kind of remind me, but I'm gonna do something a little more extreme with the earrings because the bracelet is very simple, right? But it does have those iridescents. So I'm gonna add these butterflies, these post-back butterflies. They have that iridescent UV on the back, so they're gonna pull out the same colors. There's a little bit of white rhinestoning, and then they just have these tassels that hang, and then they go into the piping at the end. Okay, look at that. That's gonna glow. Now, if you don't know you're a child of God with them butterflies hanging around, that's gonna be cute, right? So you can literally see it's just gonna help to pull some of those stones out, but it's also going to be a great pairing. I am a child of God, so are they. All right, and this is gonna be 339, okay? 339. 339 if you like the set, the earrings, or the bracelet. 339 will get you that piece or pieces if you want those. All right, we got a few more minutes before we wrap this up. Now, if you're watching the rebroadcast, you can still order. Remember the lives on Facebook, the lives only stay up 7 days and then they will disappear because that's the way Facebook has made it now. But if you go to B Bank's Alabaster Box on YouTube, all of my lives are housed there and will remain there as long as I don't delete the channel. So I don't want to say forever, but as long as they can. Okay. So you can always go back and relook at anything and find anything there. It's kind of like a library of everything that I've done for years now, because I've been using that for years. So got years worth of content on there. All right. Also, this is our next piece. You have a nice purple. Look at that purple, deep purple. And then you have this nice kind of silver with the hematite. Okay, all that hematite around it, which is making it darker. It's not as light silver, but it's giving it darker tone, but not gunmetal black. It is a stretch bracelet. Okay, so this is a stretch, and then you have all that hematite, so lots of reflection, lots of look, and then that deep purple stone. Really, really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. I'm gonna go back to what I pulled the other day because I feel like it's a good match for this. Um, and it is not hematite. However, that deep purple is in there, and I feel like it's a great match. Now these have white rhinestones around it, but that deep purple is there. I feel like it's a great counter between the dark hematite and these on the fish hook back. I think, look at that. That's a beautiful match. The earrings are slightly lighter, but it's going to be a great match. You can get a lot of that purple-esque feel, and it's going to create a really nice look. That's my thought. You may want it to be matchy-matchy, but again, when you put all your pieces together, because they're not directly next to each other, the people are going to see the purple, not so much whether it's, you know, the diamonds or the hematite. All right, that's 374. 374 for the bracelet, for the earrings, or for the set. 374, 374. All right, we are getting down to the bottom of it. We're into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. We are into the thick of it. Trying to make sure I've shown y'all. We may be on our last piece, y'all. I think this is our last piece. I think I've shown y'all everything else that I was going to show y'all. I had 2 totes of bracelets I wanted to go through tonight, and I think I have done it by George. I don't see anything else that I have not already shown you. Okay, well, this may be our last piece. Okay, which is right on time because we're almost at that hour, so I think we're right on time. So that's good. All right, this next piece will be our final piece of the night, and all right. So this piece, as you see, is going to be another great piece. It has, again, all these different types of rocks, as you can see, or stones. They're orange, blue, yellow, purple, and white, and turquoise crack stones. And they are stretched, and you'll see here, okay, where it says, it has that engraving. Now, let me tell you what it says. It says, created with a purpose. Okay, let me zoom in so you can see that. It says, created, C-R-E-A-T-E-D in cursive, with a purpose in print. All right, it's created with a purpose. So sometimes you need to know that you're created with a purpose. A great little friendly reminder. Again, something colorful. We work well with denims or just your daily looks. This is very urban, very easy and relaxed. Okay, and you could pair that with anything and have that created with a purpose. This is going to be your 337. 337. Okay. Now, because that is a multicolor and stone, I'm going to be very careful what I suggest to pair with that. And I have 2 options. I want to see which one before I put it up there. Oh. All right, so we're going to use creative with a purpose, and I decided these would be great. Texture-wise, it's going to mirror that texture, because this has, if you look here, they have that hammering. It's a heart, but it has that light hammering in there. See it? The denting inside. So I chose to do earrings, silver earrings, to pull out the silver and let the stone be the pop of color. And that way you're getting the silver, the denting. And these are simple, basic earrings that can go with anything. They have a natural curve in them, triangular in shape. And I think they're going to be a great pairing for that piece. Nice and symmetrical. Again, 337, final piece of the night. 337 will be this piece. Again, this is 337, and it's created with a purpose, is what the bracelet says on the heart. And again, 337 will get you either the bracelet, the earrings, or the set. All right, y'all. I've literally gone through everything that I pulled out tonight. I have done what I needed to do, and I plan on being back tomorrow, showcasing some more things. What I'm going to show, I don't know. I think I'm going to come back on tomorrow for a show. It could be short, it could be long, I don't know. It will probably be, more in the afternoon, early afternoon, so early day, afternoon time. And we'll go through some other pieces. Again, I will make sure again to send any finals out, but I will be canceling invoices again for non-payment. Remember, invoices are due within 24 hours of receiving them. So if you don't receive your invoice, always let me know. I'm pretty good at getting them out within the same day. But I will follow up with you, Nelson, to make sure that I did send them to the right place. And then, again, anybody else, I will send just a final reminder, hey, invoices are due within 24 hours. I think just because my business model has changed a little bit, people may not be aware, and I want to make sure they're aware before I start doing whatever. So, anywho, that is it. Oh, Nelson ordered something. Look at God. Okay. 374 purple bracelet. All right. So you want this baby. 374 purple bracelet. Okay. I got you. No problem. So I got Nelson down for 374 purple bracelet. All right, this was the 715.25. And Nelson wants 374. All right, I got you down, Nelson. Thank you so much. I got you down for the 374 purple bracelet. And we'll keep going, guys. We'll keep doing what we do. I will see y'all tomorrow at some point. And okay, good. And I'll follow with you shortly right after the show, Miss Nelson. All right, guys. I love you all. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Thank y'all again. If you didn't get the notification, but you're gonna go through and watch the rebroadcast, many of you do. I appreciate you. Go ahead and let me know if there's anything that you want, if you saw something that you like, and we'll keep talking, okay? Got lots of bracelets here, guys, and I'm gonna probably start really trying to push through bracelets because I don't show bracelets as much, and I have a lot of bracelets. So definitely want to continue to push bracelets out with pieces. So you'll see me marketing more bracelets as we go through this year. And then again, I have new items coming in soon, so we'll be looking at some new things, and I hope that you'll like the items that are coming because I think I picked some pretty good ones out. Okay, and that does include earrings. Yes, ma'am. New earrings on the way. All right, with that being said, guys, I want to wish you a good night. Sleep tight. Do not let the bed bugs bite, and know that in the morning everything will be all right because we definitely know the God that we serve. In the words of Mother Tabitha Brown, I want you to have a good day and or night, and if you cannot have a good one, don't you dare go messing up nobody else's. Do you hear me? I want you to stay prayed up, masked up, covered up, sanitized up, soaped up, hygiened up, grace and mercy up, and simply hands just up, and let the Lord know that you need him. In the meantime, guys, I'm going to be praying for you, hoping that you pray for me too, and whether you do or do not does not matter. I'm still going to pray for you. So I'm still going to pray for you, hoping that you will pray for me too, because we know we need them in these troubling times. Guys, I am B Banks, Banks' Alabaster Box, and I thank you for allowing me to be whatever it was I was to your choice tonight. Thank you, Miss Nelson. Thank you, Mama Shay. Thank you, Miss Washington, okay, for stopping by and speaking with me. And thank all the ones who peeked in, didn't speak, but you peeked in. And I appreciate you for your peek and for you peeking in on me. All right, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. We're right at our hour mark, and so I'm going to let you regain the rest of your night. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of your night. I'll talk to you all later. Goodbye, y'all.
Get it just right. Make sure our show is going to be good tonight. Yes. Oh, hi, how are you? I'm Brandon Banks, owner and operator of B Banks' Alabaster Box. Today, I invite you to join me along this journey of becoming a paparazzi consultant. That's right, you'll join Team Alabaster Box, and I will be your mentor and trainer showing you the do's and don'ts of this paparazzi business. The famous comedian Jim Carrey once said, "Life opens up opportunities to you. You either take them or you stay afraid of taking them." So my question to you today is, which one will you do? Will you take it or stay afraid of taking it? In today's climate, you have to have more than one stream of income to survive. So why not take your life into your own hands, stop punching the clock, and clocking in for yourself? By signing up today, you can become a consultant for $20. This will give you instant access to ordering jewelry and to getting it at the discounted price that we consultants get it. Also, if you want to go a little bit further in your journey, then you can take the $99 kit that's going to get you 35 pieces of jewelry that you get to select that you know that you can sell to your potential clientele. Also, that will also come with some planners and some things for you to write down your business goals and all the things you need to make sure your business is off to a great jump start. It's simple. $5 pieces such as this. Go ahead and take the leap and click that QR code and join Team Alabaster Box.